Welcome to the top 10 most pulled comic books for June 5th, 2024. Guys, I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you love daily comic book content, if you love me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, consider hitting that subscribe button. This is the video series where I take about 15 comics and we see which ones people are most excited about, based off of leagueofcomicgeeks.com. This is a website where you can create a weekly pull list or a monthly pull list, and this gives you a good insight of what's coming out each and every single week. So remember, this is not definitive sales, but this is just a site on what people are excited about. Now, before we get started, if you guys want to become a member of my channel, as low as 99 cents gets you early access to my videos. Also, you can get monthly badges, so it'll let everybody know how long you've been a member of Comic Book Corner 2.0. You can get stickers for when you write your comments in the comment section below, and there's all kinds of stickers to choose from. So it's a great little thing, and it does help support the channel. So with that being said, guys, let's get started with this week's episode of Top 10 Pulled Comics. So we always talk about the 5 books that are on the outside looking in, and technically it's like number 15. But the first book we're talking about is Blood Hunters. This is issue 2. This book is 36 pages for the price of $5. This book does have 2,134 pulls. This is tied into Blood Hunt. Now, Blood Hunters will be an actual mini-series once Blood Hunt is over, if that makes any sense. Why would they not make that a mini-series right to begin with? Who knows? I don't make the comics. I'm not part of Marvel. But this could be an interesting series going on in the future. It looks like it's got Hulk, also Bloodstone, Kate Bishop. So that could be a lot of fun. The writer here is... there's different writers. So there's Ann Nocenti, Erica Schultz, Kari Andrews. There's a lot of different people attached to this comic. So if you like this one, you know, go ahead, check it out. The second book that's on the outside looking in goes to Carnage. This is issue 8, legacy numbering 38. And this is a 28-page comic for a price of $5. So I guess this is getting ready for the whole Venom War that's getting ready to go. And this book has 2,213 pulls to it. The writer here is Torm Grunbeck, and the art is done by Pierre Perez. When it comes to Carnage, it's an okay book, right? The artwork is dark, it's gruesome. I like the light up face that Carnage has, makes him a little bit more evil. Cletus is a little bit sick and twisted in this book. It's been connected to all Venom and the whole Meredith thing, which throws me off a little bit, but I still read it just to see what's going on. I want to know in the comments below, what do you guys think of Carnage? The third book that's on the outside looking in goes to The Boy Wonder. This is issue 2. This is a 32-page comic for the price of $6. I have actually one of the web heads sending me a copy of issue 1. I didn't get a chance to read it. I don't think my shop had it or I missed it. Whatever, but I want to thank you so much for sending me the copy. So this is done by Black Label. This book has 2,266 pulls, right? And this one is done by Junie Ba, who is the writer and the artist attached to this. So I guess we have, is it Damien that's in this? It looks like Jason Todd is going to be in this one as well. So I don't know what to expect, but I'm going to have to read these ones back to back. I didn't hear too many people talk about this first issue. So if you did read it, let me know in the comments below. What did you think of it? The fourth book that's on the outside looking in is Wolverine Blood Hunt issue 1. So we just had Sabretooth War end, and now we're getting the tie-in book here. And this one is 28 pages for the price of $4. This book has 2,326 pulls. Hopefully you guys are not too burnt out to Wolverine, because you're going to be seeing a lot of them in the next coming months, of course, because of the movie on top of it. Our writer here is going to be Tom Waltz, and our artist on this one is Juan Jose Rip. I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, from what people are telling me on this comic, it's picking up off of story threads that happen in, I guess, maybe on Benjamin Percy's run. And now it's being repicked up here, or they're talking about it again. I don't know. I'm not sure 100%. But if you love Blood Hunt, if you love vampires, if you love Wolverine, you might want to check this one out. So the last book that's on the outside looking in goes to Scarlet, issue 1 from the Energon universe. This is actually my most anticipated comic for this week. This book is 36 pages for the price of $5. This book has 2,456 pulls. It seems a little bit low. I think this is going to be a book where it's a word of mouth, and if you're an Energon Universe fan, you'll pick it up. But I don't know if people have faith in Kelly Thompson on being able to write Scarlet. My thought process is I think she does. I think she can be a really great writer, as she's written some great stuff in the past. So we'll see what she has to offer for the character of Scarlet. And the artist here is Marco Ferreri. I want to know if you guys are excited about this one, or are you going to pass on this one? All right, here we go. We are officially on number 10 now. The number 10 most pulled comic goes to Gunslinger Spawn issue 32. So Gunslinger has proven to be quite the adversary to the angelic forces hunting him. Now it's time for him to turn the tables and become the hunter. So this is a 24-page comic for the price of $3. Remember that price point. The pulls on this one is 2,922. This is written by Todd McFarlane and Carlo Barberi. So listen, let me tell you, this book is actually really good, and it's a little bit slow right now, but I think the action is going to pick up as Gunslinger is going after the people that have caused his family chaos for years and years and years. So let me say that even though it's slow, I think you should continue to pick it up. And if you haven't read it before, you might want to pick it up. It's a pretty darn good book. Hitting the 9th spot goes to Shazam. This is issue 12. 32 pages for the price of $4. This book has 3,311 pulls. It's written by Josie Campbell and Amuela Lapacino. There we go. I heard from people, they're saying that this book is actually pretty good with the new creative team. And if this is a book that I should pick up, guys, let me know. And if there's a good jumping on point for me, let me know in the comments below when I should pick up this book, or when I should have picked up this book. And maybe I just might. So leave me those comments down below. Coming in at number 8, we have Star Wars. This is issue 47. Lando is all in. The trial of Lando Calrissian. What is this? Trial of Magneto? So it looks like Calrissian is in for treason against the Rebel Alliance there. This book is 28 pages for the price of $5. This book has 3,758 pulls. And the book is written by Charles Soule, and the art is done by Matabek Musavabakov. You like how I actually tried to say it like I knew what I was saying? I'm probably not even close with that. Trying to make it sound all professional and everything. Oh my god. The colorist here is done by Rachel Rosenberg. So, listen, are you guys into Star Wars? Are you excited about the trial of Magneto if you're reading it currently? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 7 goes to Birds of Prey. This is issue 10. The Search for Barbara Gordon. And it's all about Barda. So this one is featuring Big Barda here. What's going to happen? I don't know. I don't read the series. 32 pages, $4. If you guys are enjoying it, that's awesome. This book has 3,858 pulls, written by Kelly Thompson. Same thing, I'm hearing that people are enjoying this series, and people are hating this series. So it's like a love-hate relationship when it comes to this comic book. Your cast of characters in this one are Batgirl, Big Barda, Black Canary. We have Cynthia Lance, we have Vixen, and Barbara Gordon. So that's the cast of characters in this comic book. So any thoughts on this book? Again, always let me know in the comments below. Hitting the number 6 spot, we have Poison Ivy, issue 23. Looks like Poison Ivy is, you know, doing battle against the Floronic Man. I guess that's pretty cool, right? This book is 32 pages for the price of $4. This has 4,785 pulls, written by G. Willow Wilson. She's been writing this book for quite some time now, and the artist is done by Hannigan? Hannigan? That's all it says. Nothing else there, right? So the cast of characters in this comic is Poison Ivy, Floronic Man, Harley Quinn is in here, Janet Mitchell, Killer Croc, and then Solomon Grundy. So how many of you guys are reading Poison Ivy, or how many of you out there are collecting covers of Poison Ivy? Either way is fine. I would just love to know. Let's see if things start to ramp up here. Coming in at number 5, we have the Ultimates. This is issue 1. This comic is 40 pages for the price of $6. This book has 5,833 pulls. I would think it would be a little bit more, being that this was like the first book to come out, and now we're getting the team back together again to try to stop the maker, right? So this one is written by Denise Camp, and the art is done by Juan Friggery. Lots of different variants when it comes to this comic book, and your cast of characters for this one is Captain America, Doctor Doom, you got Giant Man, Hank Pym, Iron Lad, which is Tony Stark, you have Sif, Wasp is Janet, the Maker, Reed Richards from 1610, and then you got Thor, and who knows if you'll get Spider-Man in this comic, but I'm looking forward to this. I want to see how things all pan out, and, you know, and see how their mission goes when it comes to like searching for the Maker and stuff. So I'm excited for this one. Hitting that 4th spot, I really don't agree with this one because I didn't think it was that great. And it's Venom issue 34. Issue 33 is the first tie-in to Blood Hunt. This book is legacy numbering 234. It's a 28-page comic for the price of $4. This book has 6,538 pulls, and Lee Price returns. Now, a lot of people are not going to know who the frick Lee Price actually is, and they tried explaining that a little bit in the last issue, and I just thought it was just like information overload. You got this crazy like vampire that was kept in this coffin that just like sucks everybody dry. It's I don't know. It's just weird. I thought the artwork was a little bit off for me. So I'm not really excited for this one. This particular book is written by Al Ewing, and the art is done by Juan Ferreira. It will have Dylan Brock. It will have, of course, Venom, Lee Price, and then you have Eddie Brock Venom in here. But I'll pick it up just because I've been reading Venom all this time, and I think that's what part of this pull list number is. It's people that have been reading Venom all this time, but they may not actually read this particular comic. So we'll see what happens with it. So these next 3 comic books could have finished at any place because they are very popular comic properties, okay? And the reason why this one finishes at number 3, I could understand, because this is a book that is priced at $10. And this one goes to X-Men issue 35. The book is 84 pages, right? And people could be like, I don't care how long it is, I'm not paying $10 for this book. So this could lower the pull number a little bit. And people that want to follow the Krakoan Age or have been following it, they want to see how this concludes. Maybe people want to read this final issue. This does have 8,600 pulls to it. It is, I would think, an anthology book in many ways because it definitely has different writers on here, right? It's got Kieran Gillen, it's got Al Ewing, it's got Jerry Duggan, it's got Sarah Pacelli as the artist, Stefano Caselli, Jerome Opina. So there's a lot of different artists. There's a lot of artists, like 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy cow, there's so many artists on this book. So I want to know how much of this is going to be the main story and how much of this is going to be like backup stories, right? So very interesting here, guys. How this whole thing wraps up, we shall see, but I can't wait for the whole rise once again. Hitting the number 2 spot goes to The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 51. Sinister Six is back. As if the Green Goblin weren't enough, The Sinister Six has returned too. When it rains, it pours, and the rain, and this rain is going to put Spider-Man into a world of hurt. So obviously, if you read issue 50, you got to see what happened to Peter Parker's Spider-Man here. Where's it go from there? I'm not sure, but we get the Sinister Six back, which I think is going to be cool. This one is Legacy 945, 28 pages, $5. This book has 9,364 pulls in it. The writer is Zeb Wells. The art is done by Todd Nook, so you're not getting John Romita Jr. on it. And our cast of characters in this book is Spider-Man, Chasm, Dr. Octopus, Electro, Green Goblin, Hallows Eve, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, Sandman, Vulture. They're all there, guys. So this could be another fun issue. The bright light in this comic book series, right, from Zeb Wells. So we'll see what happens. So a book that falls in that #1 spot, the one that takes the cake, the one that blows away the competition this week, goes to Batman issue 148. It's Batman vs. Batman in the Dark Prisons finale. Guys, it all comes down to this. Batman vs. Batman with Damian's life is on the line and the future of Gotham is hanging in the balance. Nothing can prepare either version of the Dark Knight for what's about to happen. The legacy numbering here is 913. This is a 40-page comic for the price of $5. This book has a whopping 16,362 pulls, probably one of the highest pull ever since I've been doing this video. And this is written by Chip Zdarsky, and the gorgeous artwork is done by Jorge Jimenez. The cast of characters is going to be Batman. It's going to be Batman Zur-En-Arrh. It's going to be Failsafe. You have Daniel Capito. You have Damian Wayne. And then you have Tim Drake in this comic book. Who knows what's going to happen? It's been all over the place this series since Chip Zdarsky has taken it over. It's been up. It's been down. It's been slowly going up. I'm hoping for a great conclusion here. What do you guys think of Batman right now? So there you have it, webheads. There are the top 10 most pulled comic books for June 5th, 2024. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Or what are you most anticipating for this current comic book week? And as always, guys, there's more content for you to check on. In fact, here's the latest after the pull video. And as always, guys, remember, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always remember, read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon. Bye.